Hi, I'm the Magpie.
And I'm Jax.
And this is
Mondays with Magpie. Hello. I have brought with me here this boy, this little urchin boy I found on the side of the street. He said that he wants to learn. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. This one belongs to me. All right, so he would like to learn how to make macarons today because he is very obsessed with eating macarons, and they're very expensive. So we're going to learn how to make them, even though they're a very unforgiving recipe. So you make a little bit of a mistake, and they do not forgive you. They don't turn out the way you want them to. So.
It takes a lot of practice, and we have not practiced a lot. So the first thing I told Joseph was you have to prepare a pan. And first of all, I went on the internet and I found a template for macarons, and it's just a little piece of paper with circles on it, but you have to have them uniform. So you go on the internet, and if you don't go on the internet, then you find yourself something that makes little circles, and you trace them on your parchment paper, and then flip it over so that the lead or the Sharpie marker is underneath, and you're not doing anything. Once that's done, then you're ready to begin your macarons. You do not hold the egg on your shirt.
No.
You have to hold. I know you know, but now let's do it. Okay? All right, ready? Hold it out. And this time you're going to get your two thumbs and pull it apart.
I first need to cut the corners.
All right, if that's easier. All right.
Well, you could always hold it in here.
Now,
That's good. Now
turn it onto
put it
your
in your
hand.
hand.
Get the rest of it out and put it in the
All right. And let it. Yeah. Good. That was a good one. All right. All right, Joseph. Now, Joseph has separated 3 eggs, and these are the egg whites that we're going to use. I'm going to put the egg whites in our mixer, but we're going to leave them here for a minute. So you have to ask us, how do we know all this? Because we've had some failures. That's how we know. All right.
I practiced.
1 cup. How about, just for quickness, I'll measure. Joseph knows how to measure. However, we're just trying to, so we measure, we even it off with a knife. Voila. Okay. Now, before you do that, Joseph, let's measure 1 2/3 cup of confectioner's sugar as well, and put it all in at once. Do you think we can do that?
You want to do the two?
Yeah, just 2/3. You do the 2/3. Here's the knife to even it off, Joseph. Here's the knife.
Okay, I'm holding it. You take the knife.
Yeah, you even it off, and this easier way to do this, I expect, is to put it out somewhere, but we don't do anything the easy way. All right, good. Dump it in this sieve.
Start the hard way and then...
Yeah, you got that right. 1 2/3 cups. And then I'm going to get a spatula.
Okay.
Okay, Joseph. Now then, just go at it with the spatula.
Gently, so
Now
it
make
doesn't
sure
go
it
over the
stays,
sides.
it has to stay in the, if you have a sifter, that would be nice, but we don't. And you must sift the stuff. And this is why we didn't start the meringue, because this might take a while. Okay, we'll be back. All right, so here we are back again. Joseph has sifted all the confectioner's sugar and almond flour together. It took a while,
It was not easy.
but you need to be patient, and if you're showing a child how to do it, you have to let them do it, and it takes time.
And
Joseph,
patience.
now we're going to make the meringue. We needed to be able to watch the meringue, which is why we're doing it now. All right, turn it up to 4, please. And we're going to turn it up until it gets foamy. The cream of tartar's over there. And we're going to do a 1/4 spoonful, Joseph.
That's nice.
Just make sure it's a nice level. And just push it off.
With baking, you always have to have.
There we go. Wrong place. Doesn't go in there.
I caught it. Yeah, right?
Yeah, goes in the
Close enough,
meringue. We're
nothing
going to
to
add the meringue, and we're going to put in a pinch of salt. We forgot the pinch of salt right now. A pinch of salt, and a pinch of salt is exactly that. It's a pinch. Now, I put superfine sugar. We made superfine sugar by just putting our regular old house sugar or table sugar in a food processor. Watch how I do this. Slowly. Now watch. Here it goes.
So she's gonna add the
Slowly.
sugar slowly.
See how slowly it is?
Little
And
by
then
little.
we wait and count to 3. 1, 2,
Probably
3.
do a spoonful
And then
at
we
a time,
do
right?
a little bit more. And if you want to, you can get your finger in there and just very, very carefully put it in. All right, ready? Here you go. Yeah, because the sugar has to dissolve in the meringue, which is why Joseph couldn't just throw in a great big spoonful.
Hold it up.
And try to get it in the bowl for you. Okay, ready? Next one. That was better. Okay, go ahead. All right, now you can pour the rest in slowly and carefully. There we go. And
Dump it on
So we're not
the
dumping it on
mixer.
anyone's head. Yeah. That's how you want to know that it's
But it
the
was
right
stiff.
texture.
yeah, it was nice stiff peaks. Let's just mix up the flour and sugar and make sure that it's blended well. So just
definitely want to
blend
get
it
around the
nicely.
sides.
Yeah, get around the sides. Alrighty.
Now one in the middle. Okay. Put that in there.
Alright. So now we are going to add the flour to the egg whites.
All right. Maggie stuck some food coloring in there. And now I'm going
And
to
it
add
tastes pretty good.
Okay.
the flour mixture.
Yeah. Why
It
don't you
actually should be
put a
easier.
little bit in and mix it, and then put some more in.
Stir that up.
Stir from the bottom and then smush it. Remember, we're gonna learn how to smush on the side of the bowl.
Smush into the bowl.
That's it, on the
Yeah,
side,
now pull
good.
it back and smush again.
And put some more. This is our technique, smush. All right, give them a bit more of the flour. I guess just dump it all in there. Just what happens, happens.
I just lost a little.
There.
Do what you need to do.
That's it. When we went berry picking, Joseph ate most of the berries before we even got home to make blueberry anything. And he's doing the same thing with the macaron dough.
You see why he likes to cook.
Yeah. Okay, Joseph, you hold the bag. I'll fill it. Hold the bag on the top. All right? Ready?
Make it open toward her so she can get it in there.
Here it comes. Hold it away from your body. This boy loves to put everything on his chest when he cooks.
And then
it all goes all over his
and
shirt.
then my good shirts get ruined, and then Mom cries, and I pretend to cry while I'm
Actually,
Look out, look out.
Watch.
Watch what I'm doing.
I just learned that's how you starch them. I've never had to starch a
Just
shirt.
egg whites.
Just gonna make them
Egg
nice and
whites.
stiff.
Yeah, if you stir it too much, it will get too liquidy, and you can't have that. If you don't stir it enough, it's too thick, and you can't have that. So
It's just like the Three Little Bears.
yes, just right is the only way you can do it, and it's sort of a pain in the neck. Now then,
Let Maggie show you how to work with this bag. No, watch. Pay attention.
all right, I'll let you do a couple once the.
So see, she took the top and she twisted it.
I twisted the top. Okay, Joseph.
There you go, buddy.
There you go.
You're paying attention.
2 hands. 2 hands. Watch what you're doing.
See how hard it is? Not.
And off. And squeeze and off. And squeeze, 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 and off. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one.
And
Pay attention. How you did that.
squeeze off.
That's a good one.
Squeeze. I'm not doing anything now. He's doing it
Oh,
himself.
Joe, you got it.
Squeeze off.
Perfect. The center of the circle.
Yeah, it has to be that has to be the right size. And hold it up straight. Hold it up straight. No, no.
Oh, you're not pushing down.
Do your press down like you were doing perfectly.
And off.
Yay.
Pretty good. You got some
Yay.
good ones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
right.
That row.
All right. Very nice.
Those are the ones you get to eat. So
Then we go.
I'm eating them.
now watch. Smack it down.
We smack them down. Well, they might still be a little stiff, but we'll see what happens. Now you set them aside for 30 minutes and they have to dry. So our macaroons we've set them aside and they're drying. Now we're going to make the buttercream frosting. So here's what we're going to do, Joseph. 1 stick of butter, unsalted, is 8 tablespoons. Got that?
Yep.
It says it right on the side.
It
Whenever
says,
you need to know
yes.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half a cup. All right. Would you please open that and put it in our mixer?
Okay.
Now don't put it on the table. Make sure that it stays where you want it to go.
Don't you know
Very
that
nice.
butter smells a lot like cheese?
Well, you know, I wonder why. I wonder why.
Probably because it's made out of milk.
Do you think? All right.
Or cheese.
Now grab the vanilla, and we are going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. I'll hold it. You dump 1 teaspoon. Now watch what you're doing. Be
No,
careful.
vanilla is
Excellent.
strong, so you don't want to add too much of it.
You can never add too much vanilla, Joseph.
Yeah, but if you add too much vanilla, it will overpower all of the other tastes.
The raspberry.
Yes, it will. It will. And we will put this thing on.
We're not sifting.
No, we're doing no more sifting. But the thing when you add confectioner sugar to anything is you put it on the lowest speed possible. Sometimes what I do is I drape it with a tea towel and get in there and very carefully do stuff. All right, so we're going to start with 1 cup, which is 8 ounces. And I have raspberry jam, so we're just going to put some raspberry jam in here.
Yeah, but you should use raspberries.
You can. If you have fresh raspberries, you can use a cup of fresh
but
raspberries.
We have fresh raspberries, but Maggie doesn't,
So we have jam.
So,
That's
yeah,
good for the
so
filling.
instead of putting cream or milk or something like that, we're going to use raspberry jam to loosen up our icing. And stick your hand in and pinch it. That's okay. You did it? Throw it in.
You did that last time.
All right, little by little, we're making icing here.
Progress and icing.
Yeah. Another thing of jam. And then we need 1 more cup of icing sugar.
Raspberries are very, fresh raspberries are very watery, so maybe that's why they don't.
Yeah.
With us using the jam, it might
Oh,
need a
it's going
little.
to taste so good, Joseph. Ooh. Now I'm turning it down. Dump it in. You got it. You got it. Dump it in. I always used to tell my granddaughters that cooking is messy, and now you see why. Put the mixer down. Oh, came off its little thingy bobber. And we'll scrape down the sides. And that is that. Okay, now then, what we need is like a taster. So we need someone to taste
Yeah,
it.
me.
Go ahead. All right, you taste it. See if it's any good.
I'll second that.
What do you think? Is it really good or not?
It's great.
Is it nice and raspberry?
Pretty delicious, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Lots
with
of
seedless. We use seedless raspberry jam.
Almost don't taste the vanilla. Almost.
Almost.
Tastes good though.
All right, well, we're going to go away now, and in
Raspberry jam.
22 minutes, we're going to bake the macarons for 15 minutes at 300 in our oven, and then we'll be back and show you what they look like. Hopefully, they will have feet. Hopefully.
Hopefully, I will devour all of them in 1 second.
And it won't cost $2 a macaron, right? All right, Joseph, is it time to put them in the oven yet?
Okay, we gotta touch them.
Now, how do we
How do
know
you
that? How do we know that they're ready?
So when you touch it very lightly, it doesn't drip off your fingers. It doesn't stick to your fingers.
Right, it doesn't stick.
It sticks to the pan.
They say they have a skin. All right, so I'm going to put them in the oven.
Yeah, they have a little skin.
I know.
Work.
We're going to put them in a 300-degree oven, let them cook for about 12 minutes. Then I'm going to look at them and see if they're done. And if not, we'll give them a couple more minutes, but always check them a few minutes beforehand. All right, here they go. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for feet.
If you don't have feet,
They don't have feet.
if you don't have feet,
We have been defeated.
Oh.
Now, Joseph, so we made our macarons. They're okay, so we need a little practice, but we're gonna finish them. So I'm gonna put the icing on the bottom, and Joseph is going to put the cookie on the top and give it a little press. Good boy. And then, with any luck, he won't eat them all. All right, so there's one. Okay, go ahead, match it up.
I have good luck, so I will.
Okay. We have it on the best authority that the icing tastes good.
It tastes better than the
Yeah.
shell.
So anyway, we're gonna finish doing these, and then we will come back and we will give them a taste. Okay, now we're gonna taste test. What do you think? Are they crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside? They just don't look really pretty. All right. Here's what they look like.
I think I need to come around for this part.
Okay. I need to know.
It should look like that, but
Here, this one looks like it has my name on it.
This tastes pretty good, actually. Yeah, not bad.
They're really good. Oh, I love that buttercream icing.
yeah.
And we were
do
talking
this.
about the buttercream icing. If you make the vanilla macaron, you can put peanut butter in the icing and make them peanut butter. You can put chocolate. You can put apple butter. You can put probably pumpkin pie spice. You name it.
That's good. Joe, macaroon.
Okay.
No, macaron.
Okay, it's a wrap. We did it.